What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be celebrating the anniversary of Windows 2000 because on this day, 26 years ago, Microsoft released Windows 2000. Windows 2000 was geared towards the business side of things, and it was also built under NT. It was the second OS to be built under NT, and also kind of paved the way for stuff like XP and Vista, and for 7, and even stuff like, for 10 and even 11, because we're still using NT stuff in today's Windows. And I think that's kind of interesting. And what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be setting up Windows 2086 box and just kind of having fun with it, kind of celebrating the anniversary and doing all sorts of cool stuff in Windows 2000. So kind of let's get going. Set up a new configuration. Call it Windows 2000. And I'm going to be going into a super socket, kind of going in the same configuration that I had the Windows 99 machine under, which is the Gigabyte. Going to be using a AMD K6 Plus processor, and I'm going to be going at a 266 megahertz. Or, you know what? I'll go 450. I'll go 450 and see what I can get into with that. If I have to change it, I'll change it if need be. And for the RAM, I'm going with 512 megs of RAM. And the tried and true Voodoo Free 3000. Alright, the sound, I'm going with a I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do the Sound Blaster PCI 128. This time, network, we are going to do the internet. And I'm going to be going with the AMD PCNet Fast for free. Storage controller, internal device. Internal device. Alright. Okay, Windows 2000. I think we'll hang on to the floppy drive because there's been some Windows 2000 machines that still had the floppy drive. I'm gonna go with a Toshiba 48-speed DVD drive. Try to max this out as much as I possibly can on that side of things. Okay, so now let's do this. Okay, so now I need to insert the Windows 2000 disk. Okay. Um, see if I can find it. Here we go. Here it is. Now we got to restart because it's gonna want to boot from a floppy, which Windows 2000 does not boot from a floppy. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're in the Windows 2000 setup. Looks about the same as any other Windows setup, like 98 to actually Windows 2000, Windows NT, and look about the same as even Windows XP. All right, let's format the partition using, yep. This reminds me a lot of Windows XP setup process. One of the things that I have heard of Windows 2000 is that its game compatibility is not all there, seeing as how this was made for businesses, and we are gonna, seeing as how this was made for business, I'm gonna get this thing up and running on the internet and show you what that looks like. But yeah, like right now, this looks a lot like the Windows XP setup process, well, the beginning of the Windows XP setup process. I guess Microsoft wanted all their NT-based OSs to have a similar setup process. I don't know how Windows NT Workstation 4.0 is like, but I'm guessing it's a little bit like this. I mean, one of the reasons that Microsoft did release, this and Windows Millennium Edition roughly around the same time, maybe Windows Millennium came out like a few years later, is because that Microsoft had Windows 2000 for businesses and Millennium Edition for home use, which made sense. They pretty much kind of were basically the same OS in some regards. They had the same boot sound, a similar looking splash screen, and I, I believe both of them came bundled with Pinball, Space Cadet Pinball. All right, there's no floppy in Drive A. All right, starting Windows, and yeah, it's a very similar boot screen to Windows Millennium Edition, as I've seen a lot in my days when I was much younger. Right now, we're in Windows 2000 setup. Oh, I just realized I just cocked up something. I didn't have a friggin' mouse and keyboard. Whoops. Yeah, that's a big whoops on my part. I didn't add a yeah I didn't add a fucking yeah I they gave me the AT keyboard, but I don't have a mouse. That's one big fuck up on my part. I forgot to add a mouse. Well, we can fix that at a later time. I don't want to interfere with the process. All right, I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'm just gonna cut the camera off and see on the other side. All right, it's we're back and it's now installing devices. It's been a bit since I've actually installed Windows 2000, so I forgot how long it can take to get this thing up and going. Yeah, about the speed it is on a real Windows 2000 machine. So at least 86 boxes emulating how fast this would go on a real Windows 2000 machine. Oh, I kind of figured it'd be a bit faster because I did give it 512 megs, and we did give it a good speed on the processor. But you know, it is what it is. Even on the old machines, when they were pretty good and fast, still ran into slow bumps such as this. So that's how it goes. Well, it is picking up the pace now. Oh, there we go. Now it's took a huge chunk off the bar. Oh, it did say my screen would flicker a few times. Well, it said it would flicker for a few seconds, and it did. We have a bit left for that progress bar to go, so I mean, there we go. Okay, now I gotta hit next. Uh, oh shit. Oh, okay, that doesn't matter because it's not really gonna. We can't. That was all faded. I thought I needed a mouse for that. Come to find out, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Right now, it's hung up on that last little bit again. Ah, there we go. It's going now. Well, spoke to soon it was going. All right, so now it's just doing the final tasks, which is cool. All right. I don't want to have you guys keep staring at a non-moving progress bar. Kind of figured it's moving a lot faster than what. Oh, never mind. It's picking up the pace now. There we go. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'm just gonna cut the recording and see you on the other side. Alright, it's back. We're putting into Windows now. Hopefully that's when this is all set up, I can uh, set up my keyboard and mouse properly. Uh, it's like the second time I've done a Windows installation in it. I forgot to add the keyboard and mouse. One thing is for sure that this Windows OS didn't require a product key. That's interesting. And it didn't require any of the info. I remember, well, from a long time ago, it did require that info, but maybe the version that I put in didn't need that. I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I installed this OS. So, then we got CMD. Probably one of the early versions of CMD was on this, and probably maybe Windows NT 4.0. I'm not going to say XP because, of course XP had it. Then it was implemented in every Windows OS since then. Vista 7 and now what we have right now from 10 and 11. I gotta deal with this progress bar game, maybe for one more time. All right, inspecting your current configuration. Okay, backing up files. Finishing installation. Microsoft Visual C++. That's interesting to see this get installed on Windows 2000. I'm used to seeing it on like Windows 11 and Windows 10 or even Windows 7. Also XP for that fact. Because the games Windows XP played was like some super heavy duty games. Sims Hit and Run, Sonic Heroes, Doom 3, you know, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Uh, I would say The Sims 2, but The Sims 2 it could bring you down your XP system with that purple soup glitch. I know that Windows 2000 is capable of playing one game already, and that's Max Payne. However, that game on its box said it could play under 95, 98, 2000, Millennium Edition. That game could play under anything according to the box. So I'm curious to see how Max Payne, if Max Payne could run under Windows 2000. To be correct, to be totally curious with myself. Or true with myself. You know, I'm kind of curious about that myself. And I know from using Windows XP, which is also based on NT, we're not going to be able to play all the Windows 9X games that I've shown off, you know, on other Windows videos. But we can play other games on this OS if, you know, if it'll be cooperative. Because I still believe that the best Windows based NT OS that can play games and be, you know, really cool about it is XP. And beyond that is 7. But for me personally, out of NT based Windows OSs for gaming, it is XP for to get it going, and 7 if you want to keep going. And then, you know, we're still using NT in the OSs now, and 10 and 11 if you want to play the latest games. Um, okay, it's not really doing anything anymore. I mean, I kind of hate the cut for recording off again, seeing as how it's like it literally kind of finished the whole progress bar, but I guess it's still doing something. There we go. Okay. Uh, Optimizing runtime symbols. DirectX 9C setup. Okay. Thought I had to install the Voodoo in order for that to work. But it gives me DirectX 7 or something along those lines. Well, at some point we will be getting into Windows, and we can get this video appropriately, like officially underway. All this is now is just the setup stuff. I I want to cut the camera off, but I don't know exactly know how long this is gonna take. But eh, I'll do it. I don't want you guys to look at nothing the entire time. All right, it's completed, and now I have to restart the machine. All right, let's hit finish. It's kind of weird doing it without a mouse, but that's my own fault. I messed that up. I expected it to be a bit choppy. considering the kind of processor speed we're emulating. What I am not expecting is to see absolutely nothing on screen. Well, oh, here we go. Now we got something going. Alright, okay. 1 minute start delay to allow disk crashing to subside before proceeding. Okay. Do not close this until Windows closes and computer reboots. Good to know. So, we're gonna know what's going on. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. It was gonna cut away, but now we're doing something. We got Windows Media Player 9. Alright, cool. I didn't think we could get Media Player on this OS. I don't really want to have another long part of this whole thing, so I'm just gonna stop the recording again. Alright, let's shut down the machine. Uh, thank you for that. Okay, it's now safe to turn off the machine. We don't got to do the, right, this time I'm gonna fix the keyboard and mouse situation now that I have, now that I got this thing, at a good stopping point of doing this. Alright, now let's go back to the manager and do other stuff. Go to settings. Input. Get rid of the AT keyboard. Do PS2 keyboard. Do mouse. Give it a PS2 mouse. Okay, now let's try this again. And if I have to, I will turn down the hertz, the megahertz of the processor if it gets like too sluggish. Yeah, like I said, that intro is a bit scattered. And where the fuck's my mouse? I gave it a fucking PS2 mouse. Where the hell's my mouse? Oh, that's a bit. Oh no. That was a bit sluggish right there. Okay, now it's finding new hardware. Okay, cool, cool. Uh, we good? I don't think we are good. No, we ain't good. I don't have the ability to use my mouse. uh, oh boy. Well, it wouldn't be one of my videos if there wasn't going to be any problems. Oh boy. Control panel. All right. Add, remove hardware. Okay. I would really hate to add a fucking serial bus mouse because this doesn't really require it. Okay, let's try to find the. Okay, Microsoft PS2 mouse. Mice is working properly. Oh shit, where the hell's my mouse? Okay, maybe I should just restart the machine. Working properly my ass. There's no fucking mouse pointer. Well, like I said, it wouldn't be one of my videos if things didn't go wrong. Hopefully, I know I can easily fix this, but here we go. Here it is. It was easily fixable. All right, cool, cool, good. Without sacrificing the PS2 mouse usage, that's even better. That was close. Hmm. That's a bit too. That's a bit too scattered for my liking. However, before I make the executive decision to, to downgrade the speed, we'll probably have to test a game out first. But before we do any of that, I have it put the Voodoo card in here, didn't it? Like the Voodoo card is already in place. There's a lot of stuff for. No, I don't see the Voodoo card in here, so let's add the driver for it. Although it looks nice without it, but I would like to have it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I guess we can't add it. Maybe it's already added. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, it's already in. Okay. Okay, so it's already in. Like, we don't need to reinstall it. All right, cool. That's good. All right, let's try a game to see how well the processor speed will handle the game. So I don't. Well, determine when if I have to downgrade the speed or not. For starters, let's try something a bit small. Um, something that I haven't shown off for a video yet, but had intentions on doing that. And that would be, if I can find it. Here it is. Yeah. SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Krabby Patty. Haven't played this game in a long time. Okay. So now I got this big black bar. Okay, that's good. This game is a 3D game, but it's small enough where I can basically determine if a 450 megahertz processor is good or not. At least for what I'm trying to do. And while this is installing, I'm gonna be right back. All right. I finished installing the game. I did that. I did that off camera. So now, let's let's get going with some action. This will this will be the deciding test if I need to downgrade the processor speed or not. Yeah, I might have to. It's kind of stuttering on the title screen a bit. Didn't sound terrible, but you know. Well, now it's just a black. All right, let's just get past the THQ and all that stuff. Yeah, wrap a game and it sounds like garbage. Yeah, absolutely not. How do I? It's been years. How do I exit out of the game? How do I exit out of the game? I'll just do the age-old trick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was the deciding factor, and I have to do it. I cannot play games when they're that slow and choppy like that. Absolutely not. All right, let's bump it down to 266. That was what I was going to go with originally for the video, but I had to see, you know, what it would do at 450, and it flunked through the flying colors. Now let's hear what it sounds like when it's at a not so higher, at a not so high frequency. Still a little choppy, but the deciding factor is the game. Sounds a lot better now. Much better. Holy shit, that's a major improvement.
Yes, this stinks. What? I have constructed an exact replica of Mr. Krabs. Good morning, ladies.
I love this game. I haven't played this game in such a long time. Again, I haven't played this game in a bit since like XP Millennium Edition.
Hooks. Why did it have to be hooks?
Okay, now place your left hand over your left eye and read the letters on the wall.
Great. Now I can't see anything. I went to college. How did I get surrounded by such losers? Whoops, just a moment.
I love that gag even on the show.
Ah, here we are at the Bikini Bottom.
A little choppy.
Today, we will be following my favorite creature, SpongeBob SquarePants, on his adventures around Bikini Bottom.
Let me just grab some pants. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, that's all locked. Okay.
Give me the patty.
All right, let's
Give me the patty.
Popcorn, get your popcorn here. Popcorn, get your popcorn here.
That's like an old sound effect from the Jimmy Neutron game.
Ah. The time has come to witness. Down here, you moron! No, here! No! No, fool! I'm right here! Good. The time has come to witness my greatest creation. Feast your eyes on this. Wait, wrong part.
7825, code 6, 105 North Ave.
Whoops, just a moment. Yes, I have constructed an exact replica of Mr. Krabs. Can you please draw the elevator in the correct location?
I always like the fourth wall breaking.
Your job will be to assist Robo-Crabs and collect as many Krabby Patty ingredients as possible.
Yeah, it's a little bit... No, it's not choppy now. Cool. Alright, we have to get some Krabby Patty recipe. Oh yeah, we have to use our... Can we use... Oh, we can use the arrow keys. Yes, it makes life easier. Okay. Okay, remember this... Whoops. Okay, get that bun. Okay. Gotta find another patty. Maybe over here. Yeah, here's another patty. And I just mowed over one of Plankton's ant minions? Never really knew what those were. That's a dead end. Oh, there we go. Pickles, onions. There we go. Okay.
Yummy.
Okay. Oh! Smote over one of his sea ants again. That's basically what I'll just call them. I don't know what the hell they actually are. Okay. Pickles. Running out of time, very short on time. Okay. The last ingredients are, like, literally right here. Oh crap, that's right. If you get shocked. Where'd the other people with the buns go? There they are. I'm not gonna dip this. No, I'm not gonna get this. Fuck. That ain't happening.
Let's try again.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Fuck. Okay. Come on, man. I can get more time added. Okay, I got really short on time. Yeah, I'm hosed. That stung made it. That stung amplified it.
Let's try it again. All right.
Okay, let me get that over bun. Get that patty. Come on, man.
Yummy.
About to be fucking pressed for time again. Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. Ah! There. Got it. With literally 18 seconds left to spare. Bonus stage. 'Cause why not? Oh fuck, I'm gonna get... You kidding me? I can't get just one fucking ant? Jesus Christ, that was painful for the wrong reason. Right, luckily that doesn't count.
My college-educated plan is going exactly as it planned. Excellent work! Now bring me those Krabby Patties! Nothing can stop. Wait! You're going the wrong way, you sea ants! Turn around! Turn around! Are you insane? Are you insane? Good morning, lady.
Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. You can't fool me. You want the Krabby Patty formula. I've got to warn Mr. Krabs.
It will take you forever to get to him. He's off on a treasure hunt.
I'll ride to Mr. Krabs.
You don't have a license.
I'll fly.
I already told you, you don't have a license.
Then I'll ride.
Oh, my aching tentacles.
That's it. I'll go get my license.
I know. And Miss Puff's gonna be happy to see you. Clear checkpoints according to color. Alright. Oh god, time penalty. Okay, get back to the yellow checkpoint. Okay. Got Murray Man and Bronco Boy watching. Green again.
Yummy.
Alright, don't wanna get too wrapped up in this. Let's do another game. Let's do another Nickelodeon game. Oh, well, the whole thing just crashed. Alright, here we go. We're doing Jimmy Neutron now. Also a game I haven't played in a long time. Okay. A little slow.
Have you located the rebel base yet?
Our scouting reports are due at any moment. We believe we heard some noises we think are coming from the human boy named Jimmy Neutron in this area.
That must be the area. I feel his presence. Plot a course on Earth for the town called Retroville.
Aye, aye, my lord.
Well, it's not sluggish now. But there was no audio coming out of Jimmy Neutron's mouth. The fuck?
You want to leave? Sure you want to leave? connect me to Vox, please?
Can I help you, Jimmy?
Yes, Vox.
Whatever problem it was,
Links to the telephone service so I can start teleporting locally, please?
It's almost ready, Jimmy. I will display a menu inside any phone booth that shows the locations we have access to. By the way, I think Carl is touching an invention near the front door.
whatever issue it had, I think it solved itself.
Yeah!
Nah, I don't want to practice.
Hey, Carl. Were you playing with any of my pets?
No, Jimmy. But I did kind of notice a couple of Darwins and girl-eating plants walking around outside.
That's okay. I'll just shrink them and collect them later. Hey, have you been using my special lens spray?
Yeah, but I saw something outside that looked really neat. Follow me and I'll show you.
Weird electronic humming. Yeah, that's really weird humming. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, this game ain't gonna work on Windows 2000. This game ain't gonna fucking work. This game ain't gonna fucking work. All right, no. I'm sure about the game will work on like Windows Millennium Edition, but it ain't having it on NT. Well, 2000. I mean 2000. It ain't having it on 2000. That complete remove, yeah. Try any other Windows 9X operating system, but on Windows 2000, no, it's not. It's not doing it. Right, let me try another. That's cool. I didn't notice that it's got the Windows XP Windows logo now. That's pretty cool. One thing I do want to do before we progress is getting this connected to the internet. I go to setup. All right. Want to set up my internet connection through a local area network. Connect it. Okay, and we'll test it on Internet Explorer to see if we got anything, and that's not really gonna be a reliable source completely because Internet Explorer is completely and totally outdated. But I want to see if it picks up anything. Yeah, it it's connected. All right, so that gives me plenty of time to do this. Right, Retrozilla, which is a internet browser to get internet going up on, so you can browse the internet on these old Windows OSs. I have one set up for 95 on one of the 95s I have. And I wanted to showcase this specifically for the 2000 video I had planned. Because like I said, 2000 it was geared towards the business market, so let's kind of showcase what you could do with a business marketed OS, and that is basically get on the internet. All right. Loading up Retrozilla. That's not my default browser yet, but we can make it. Let's not write it right away. Let's go to google.com. It's so cool. we can actually browse the internet on these old OSs through 86 box. That's hilarious, but it's so cool also. What I want to do is since I'm on Google right now, is look up wallpaper. There we go. Want to personalize Windows 2000 a bit. Get a wallpaper that's, you know. Well, let me look at this one. What the hell? Cars? That's not what I... There we go. Here it is. Uh, no, I guess we can download it. Well, that wasn't what I meant. I thought we could download the wallpaper. Okay, guess we can't. It brings back a lot of memories kind of using the internet on a OS like this. I didn't specifically use Windows 2000, but I did use Millennium Edition. It just kind of reminds me of using it. Alright, let me see. Alright, we can use that picture. Let's just try that picture out. Yeah, save image as, yeah. Okay, it's got a download manager. Nice. Okay, let me just minimize this. Go to my documents. Okay, if I remember, yeah, set as background. Not as good because we're seeing the members of Kiss's. Yeah, that won't work. That won't work at all. I don't want to see the members of Kiss's junk. That's not going to do me at all. All right, let's look up. All right, let's look up this. Yeah, that was the wallpaper I used to have. Okay, so are you saying I can't access that page? It would appear so. I can't access that page. That's unfortunate. Oh, let me just change the wallpaper back. Go to properties. Yeah, I don't want to. Alright, let's do some more internet browsing. It can do Google. Let's see about what else it can do. Let's try. Let's push it. Let's push this thing to its limits. Can it do? You guys know where I'm going with this. Can it do? I spelled YouTube wrong. Can it do YouTube? Yeah. Well, it's trying to. It's trying to load YouTube. Whoa, wait a minute, We might be getting something here. We got basically nothing in terms of that. Okay, let's try like a YouTube clone. One of the YouTube clones that I use. Yeah. So let's do another website. Another YouTube clone. Also one that I frequent. Yeah, and there's here's my videos. I do want to see if I do want to see if we can play a video on here. And I figured I'd lower the risk of getting this video claimed if we play someone of mine. Like any other YouTuber kind of does when doing something like this. Plus, I am kind of curious to see if we can actually play a video off the internet on an old Windows system. That'd be kind of cool. I don't. The website has opened the none request pop-up. Uh, well, okay. How could I just download? Yeah, what did I just download? Or what did it just download for me, to be more exact? Let me just delete that. Alright, let's do Windows Media Player. I'm not gonna play any. Oh cool, it's this one. Alright, cool. Before it starts playing any music, let's not let's not get into that. Alright. Did a bit of web surfing, and now let's get back to the games. I want to try one game that I tried to play earlier. I want to see if this can be played on Windows 2000. Yep, talking about Madden. And I got a... Okay. I'll do a compact. All right, would you like to, yeah, register it later? I don't really care about registering a game that's severely old. Let's see if this can work.
Hey, this is my game.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cut the camera and see if I can get Madden 2001 to work. See you on the other side. All right. Let's try this on for size. All right, let's copy my computer, go into the C drive, program files, show files, okay, EA Sports, Madden 01, and paste. Yes to all. Okay, let me see if I can set them aside right here. Okay, now let's try the game again. Please insert the CD.
Hey, this is my game.
Okay. So far, we have a black. Oh,
EA Sports. It's in the game.
a little bit glitchy for the EA Sports logo. Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. All right, let's do an exhibition. Okay, let's do. Well, we can do the NFL Europe team, but I don't really want to. We'll do one. We'll do one team that's the. We'll do one team that's the NFL Europe and one team that's an actual NFL team from the States. I want to go back to the Raiders. Okay. There we go. I'm playing as the Raiders, as always. That's my team. Alright. It looks pretty good on in-game. I will say this doesn't really have any announcers. I mean, it's got nice music, but where the hell's the announcers? I mean, it's like, we blew the budget on the music! No announcers! Alright, I'll do, okay, I guess I can, okay, space is not for, okay. That's pretty cool, nice FMV of the coin. Okay. This can be a... This is gonna be a bitch. Oh, that's great. Okay, okay, so, I'll do, S. Oh, look at that wind. Alright, Seabass, let's kick this thing off.
He gets it off.
Oh, I just... What the hell? Oh, I gained 4 yards. Brilliant kick, Seabass. Brilliant kick. He said sarcastically.
Barnes passes right.
Okay, we have announcers. Would have caught that. Would have been an interception.
40-yard line. Four linebackers at this time. Back to pass. He gets the call.
Charles Woodson is going to be one of the best defensive backs in football.
He catches a floater for the first down.
It's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes as a sure first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye. The rush is on with the throw. He gets the call. Smith with the tackle at the 17. Well, they dumped it off on the screen there.
Yeah, but the defense did a nice job of staying with the play, and they didn't let him get the first down.
The home team used motion. Now over to the right.
Okay, another broken up pass by the Raiders. We crashed left.
Miller, the deep back.
I don't think I've ever played Madden 01. And I think it shows.
Barnes drops back to throw.
That's a fumble? Okay. Feel like that was incomplete rather than a fumble. Oh, kicking in this game is going to be a bitch. I just know that.
It's up.
And missed.
He missed it.
40 yards, but missed it.
Ball on their own 30.
All right. Jets.
Goes down.
That's the slide? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do.
Nickel back in this time.
Fuck it.
Pick up of about 8.
Do what I did in that other football game. I did it for another video. Just run with the quarterback.
Recorded by number 96. And we're back. Jumbo package.
Fucking throw the ball.
Number 75 got the quarterback.
Alright. No. Alright, I apparently I can't throw the damn ball. Well, we tried playing that game. But if I can't throw the ball, then how am I supposed to progress in the game?
Hey, this is.
Alright, let's try another game. One game that I just kind of messed around with yesterday.
Welcome to Microsoft Midtown Madness, Chicago edition.
Alright, let's do the complete. I think this would be like the last game that I do before wrapping it up. Maybe one more game after this. I don't know. Maybe it depends on how much time I have left. All right, let's get into it. Oh, Midtown generated and will be closed. You'll need to. Really? Yeah, we can't play it. God damn it. Maybe that's a Windows 9X only game. This is kind of where the problem we run into with Windows 2000. Not every game you play on Windows 9X OS is going to run on Windows 2000. This is why a lot of people that game on 98 or Millennium Edition stick with those, because better game compatibility. So this is kind of where we run into the issue of, like, with game issues on Windows 2000. Alright, so let's see what else we can play. I want to try Max Payne, for real. I want to see if we can get back going. And my phone just fucking fell off the table again. Alright, let's try Max Payne. Because I want to see for real if Max Payne can actually work on Windows 2000. We have more than enough RAM to get this game going. Full installation. Let me empty my recycle bin. I'm not going to view the README. I do like to create a desktop shortcut. Now let's see if we can play this. God damn it. Debugger has been detected. Unload the debugger and try again. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know what that means. Do I have like another disc of this game? I know I have Max Payne 2, but if we can't load Max Payne 1, that's the point. Alright, I guess I don't have another copy of Max Payne, or even Max Payne 2, apparently. So, I'll have to put this on the back burner. Let's try another game. Let's try one of my new games I got specifically for the video. Monster Truck Rumble. Would you like to set up DirectX 8? Okay, we got DirectX 9. Oh, we gotta... Okay, let's try Monster Truck Rumble. Dark blue screen. Okay. Alright, cool. We can play it. Alright, select the truck. American Hero. Firepower, that looks cool. Rally Monster. Sergeant Steel. Spider Bite, looks cool. Oh, we can't go any further past Spider Bite. Let's go to, I'm gonna go with Firepower. Let's do 3 laps. Do a clear day. This would be kind of like the updated version of Monster Truck Madness, at least in my case. And the fucker just crashed. Well, the emulator crashed. That's great. Wow. That's the way to go. That's wonderful. I love it when my emulator crashes. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Ever since SpongeBob and Madden, I've been having really shitty luck with the games now. Jimmy Neutron worked in motion, but the voices were all so screwed up. What the hell? Oh no! Didn't recognize the mouse. Okay, now it does. Okay, cool. Free run. Actually, no, let's not do a free run. I want to do like an actual, let's do a circuit race. Remember is what I wanted to use, the firepower. Alright, let's try again. Okay, yeah, something's up with the game and the whole thing, so, yeah, this is like really bad luck, apparently. This game is not having, Windows 12 is not having the game, apparently. I can't play the game. That sucks. Maybe not on here, maybe on something else. Alright, I gave it another try. It's not gonna play it. I gotta try another game again. Alright, let's try another game. Monster Truck Rumble was a bust, which is like, that sucks. I was kind of hoping to play that game today. At least for the video, and maybe on my own time. The drawback of Windows 2000, not every game is playable. I'm gonna play a game, but I haven't. I've tried to showcase a game similar to it, but I haven't really. I think I should try to showcase this game, and it didn't exactly work in my Windows Millennium Edition video. Yeah, I still want to play a Monster Truck game, so we're going to do Tonka Monster Trucks. We're trying that game out again. Now it's just a can something, anything, please work type of scenario. Let's do maximum. Alright. Yeah, I'll create a shortcut on my desktop. Yep. Let's not register, because that'd be pointless to never register. There we go. Saying that this game, I wonder what it meant, but did it mean that this game is not going to run on Windows, for Windows NT? If so, then, we have a problem. But like I said, you know, Windows 2000 was its main focus was businesses, and while yes, it can play games, that wasn't its target goal. Alright, let me try Monster Trucks to see if it will work. Okay, select the primary display driver. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess it's gonna load. If we can get into game and, you know, do all the sorts of stuff we can do in this game, then I'll basically say we've done enough, and I'll wrap it up after that. Always love that animation. That's pretty cool. I remember it looked all messed up at this part that's coming up pretty soon. Which is not supposed to look like that, but I'm just preparing myself for what's about to come.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Welcome, Monster Truck fans.
It looks actually
I'm
how it's supposed to
Tony
look.
Bell, and you're about to experience the motor sporting event of the century, Tonka Monster Trucks. Here, welcome to race headquarters. This is where you get to type in your name.
Oh. Alright, let me, Oh. It's gonna... Hey! Ah, it's all jacked again.
Become the best. In the garage, you can put together some pretty cool-looking trucks, pick out parts, and even paint. Click on any one of the tracks to start driving.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Let's do stunt hard. Oh, that's great. We can't actually select the track. We don't have a truck at the moment. Fuck me. It sounds like a fucking chipmunk. Ugh. Jesus, man, shut up! Sounds like someone put Alvin and the Chipmunks in this game. Okay. It's taking longer than it's supposed to. I think something went wrong. Can't Alt F4 out of it. Well, you left me no choice. I gotta hard reset this thing. Not even that worked. Okay, well this is gonna be... Oh, never mind. It took effect a little bit, there was a bit of a delay on the effect. Okay, so I'm not gonna leave it without, one more game to be played. I'm kind of running out of games. Once we get back into Windows, I'm gonna try one more. I keep saying that, and then every time I try it, it all fails. But we gotta try something. I can't leave you after failed attempts. I hate ending it on failed attempts. All right, let's try this one. There we go. This is what I was kind of saving it for last, but I think everything else is blown up in my face, so here we go. We're doing Tonka Space Station. The following license agrees contain health warnings. Please read it carefully. Well, that's weird. Yes, I totally do accept that. Standard. I'm not going to say anything negative or positive. I'm just going to say... Here we go. Out of all the Tonka games I've played on like 98 and Millennium Edition back in the day, this is the one I played the most. Mostly for one reason only. When it comes to Millennium Edition, this game wouldn't crash on Millennium Edition. Construction, however, crashed a lot on Millennium Edition. At least in my experience, it did. But in all seriousness, despite that, this game is still pretty fun. Surprisingly, it made a PS1 port. And God, no! Motherfucker! I can't escape the chipmunks in this video. That was... Oh, fuck, man, that caught me off guard.
Because where you're going, you're gonna need some serious heavy-duty machinery. Blasting mutant in the biosphere. Mining lunar Tonkonium.
Fuck me, that was hilarious.
I could go on. All I can say is, it's a good thing we're equipped by Tonka. Life in space is a constant challenge. Good luck, buddy.
Alright. Alright, alright. We're doing, let's do simulation. That's more fun. It's too hard. I like this, this space station. Alright, let's, build. Let's do harvest.
Oh, hey, glad you're here. Time for your shift at the food production module. Everybody's got to eat. What you've got to do is harvest the space berries. But watch out for the alien weeds. They're trouble. Mount up and good luck, little buddy.
Oh god damn it. It still sounds like the Chipmunks. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, what do I remember? What's the jump button? That's firing. Oh, it's been a very long time since I've done this game. I forgot what the fucking jump button was. Oh, shift. That particular shift key was the... Okay, let me just get on my way. The Chipmunk sound effect, the Chipmunk music in the sped up game sound is humorous up to a point. Oh. Good music, by the way. Come on. Oh god, I gotta quickly reverse this. Go. Ow. Ow. Now it's starting to like shit the bed. Reverse, reverse! Fuck. Oh, bull. I made it. Barely. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm 2 off. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations! You've succeeded at your mission and activated the space station module. Photon, second class.
Alright. I think we've done enough to call it quits. Alright, we've done enough to call this video quits. This concludes, my, anniversary video for Windows 2000. We accomplished a lot. We set it up. We played some games. We got connected to the internet, and we surfed the internet on Windows 2000, and it was it's a pretty cool OS. And for it being, NT based. Like I said, this was geared towards the business market, in the same vein that NT Workstation was during the 95 era for Microsoft. And like you probably saw my gaming showcase, yeah, games do run on Windows 2000, but it's not ideal. As you notice with some games, it's got like some voice and sound issues, like, you know, in the Jimmy Neutron games and in the Tonka games, it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks were in the games and had it all sped up to all hell. And it's like, that's not how the games are meant to be. And also with the sound, it's like, sound gets sped up and, you know, there's electronic hum. It's like, yeah, it's not, yeah. Games can be played on Windows 2000, but it's not ideal. I wouldn't recommend playing a lot of games on Windows NT. That's kind of why Microsoft said this is for business, and Windows Millennium Edition is for the home market. That's kind of where you want to do your gaming on. But being as the Windows 2000 anniversary video, I did want to showcase some gaming on here. And it did also highlight, you know, that Windows 2000 is definitely not ideal to play games on. It can do it, but it's just not a ideal situation. But I did think it was kind of cool that we could get the internet up and running in Purvis OS and kind of see how the internet can be handled on an OS this old. 26 years old to be exact, and on a 26-year-old OS, it can do it. It's just it's not something I want to do on the daily. And like I said, I would say the best NT-based OS for gaming is XP. Then it got better with 7, and you know, and we're still using NT-based OSs with like 10 and 11. They got better over time, and I still say that the first great one was XP when it comes to gaming. Then 7 got better with that. Then they just kind of went on from 10 and 11. If you want to play like the up-to-date games, sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of been my 26-year anniversary video for Windows 2000. Hope you liked it. And until next time, I'll see you around. See ya.